Everyone was asking Neil, the new engine, questions like, where did you live before? And how old are you? And etc., etc. Neil got so fed up with the questions that he yelled, "Stop!" And all of the engines stopped. "I can't stand you asking me too many questions." "Sorry," said all the other engines. So Neil got a little angry, but he forgave the engines after. Neil was wondering, then Neil had to puff off to go somewhere else. So when he did, it was really weird. He didn't even know where he was going. So he rendered himself as lost. So then, when he turned the bend, he didn't notice Stepney with the milk tanker was up in front of him. So Neil didn't notice him somehow, and he puffed and he crashed right into him. Uh-oh, said they all screamed in terror. "Sorry," said Neil after the accident, but the accident left milk all over the place, on the engine and on the track. "Sorry," said Neil. "It's okay. It's okay. Just I hope they can clean this up soon," said Stepney. So they crashed. So they lied there for hours, for many, like half an hour, wait for someone to notice Mr. Topham Hatt to come over. Finally, Mr. Topham Hatt actually did come over. "Oh my gosh," he said. "What happened? I was just sitting there, and I accidentally crashed into him." "Oh, Neil, I know you're a new engine, but I was hoping you wouldn't cause too much confusion and delay." Sorry, sir," said Neil. He felt very silly. And ashamed of himself. "Well, we're going to have to clean this mess up sooner or later." So then he walked away to get some help. When Sir Topham Hatt came back, he said there are no more helper units. We can't help you until late tomorrow." "No," they both said. "I know it seems like a long time for just sitting there, but you're gonna have to just sit there just for till tomorrow." Okay, they both said. Thank you for being so courteous. And with that, Sir Topham Hatt walked away. The next day, the Flying Scotsman came. The Flying Scotsman came. Looks like you got yourselves into a doozy here. Yes, we did. The top of the hat's not gonna be happy when he finds out. He already did. Oh, so what did he say? That we're gonna have to wait here till tomorrow. Really? Really? Said the Flying Scotsman. That's a long time. I know it is, but good thing it is tomorrow. Oh yeah. So the Flying Scotsman said, I have to go do some work. And with that, he passed away. Later that day, Stepney and Neil were put back on the tracks. Sorry, said Neil. It was clumsy of me to not look. He felt really embarrassed. It's okay. I know you're new. So I'll give you this time. But if it ever happens again, I'm going to be really mad. Okay, I promise it won't ever happen again. Okay, thank you. And with that, we both puffed away. So then, when Neil came back to the sheds, all the engines were asking where Neil was that day. Neil said he didn't want to talk about it. So they all went to sleep because it was late that day. So then they all went to sleep.